Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got an incredible story to share with you about what went down at an international event between the First Lady of Nigeria and Meghan Markle. Stick around because this story has some unbelievable moments that will have you on the edge of your seat. It all started when Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari and his wife Aisha Buhari attended the annual Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in London a few months ago, just a few months after Meghan Markle married Prince Harry. As protocol dictates, the Buharis were formally introduced to Queen Elizabeth and other members of the British royal family who were present at the event, including Meghan Markle. However, things took an unexpected turn when Aisha Buhari was introduced to the newlywed Duchess of Sussex. According to eyewitnesses, as soon as Meghan reached out to shake Aisha's hand, the Nigerian First Lady looked her up and down with a steely expression. Without saying a word, she simply nodded in Meghan's direction before turning away to greet someone else. The snub was so obvious and abrupt that it caused audible gasps from the surround guests. Now, this move by Aisha Buhari definitely got the rumor mills churning. What could have prompted the First Lady of Nigeria to so publicly dismiss Meghan in front of all the world leaders and royalty? Well, as it turns out, Aisha may not have been Meghan's biggest fan due to some previous comments the American actress had made about Nigeria. You see, a few years before marrying Prince Harry, Meghan Markle was still acting in the US TV show Suits. In a 2015 interview, when asked about ever visiting Africa, Meghan candidly replied that she had no interest in visiting Nigeria due to widespread poverty, corruption, and human rights issues. She went as far as to call Nigeria a no-go zone, and said the U.S. government doesn't recommend traveling there. Of course, these comments did not sit well with many Nigerians, who took great offense at an American celebrity dismissing their entire country in such a way. And it seems the comments also got back to Aisha Buhari. So 2 years later, when she was suddenly face-to-face with Meghan, some speculate that the First Lady was getting a little payback for those ignorant remarks by snubbing her so brazenly. Now things really start to heat up. After the introduction snub went viral online, Aisha was asked about the incident during an interview. But instead of playing it down, she decided to double down and take her shots at Meghan right then and there. With a sly smile, she said, "Who is Meghan Markle? I don't know her." When the interviewer probed about the handshake snub, Aisha leaned in with a gleam in her eye and said, "It was not a snub. Under our culture, we greet according to status. She is the one who said Nigeria is a no-go zone." Ooh, the shade was thick. You could tell Aisha was relishing every moment of this clap back. But she wasn't done yet. When asked about Meghan's acting career, Aisha laughed dismissively and said, "Who watches Suits in Nigeria? I'm sure 99% of Nigerians have no idea who she is. She had not impacted our lives in any way before becoming the Duchess." The crowd around her erupted in loud cheers and applause at this roast session unfolding before their eyes. Aisha simply smiled and took a polite sip of water, signaling she had said her piece. Of course, this interview blew up even more online than the initial snub. Nigerians from all over hailed Aisha as a queen for putting Meghan in her place so spectacularly. The clips of her calmly eviscerating Meghan with truth bombs spread like wildfire. Even people from other African nations who had grown tired of Westerners stereotyping the continent joined in on praising Aisha. She had single-handedly shifted the narrative and owned Meghan with facts, poise, and style. It's hard to overstate just how iconic those interview clips became. They were shared endlessly on social media, with commentary sections bursting at the seams. People meticulously broke down and analyzed every word Aisha said, marveling at her wit, confidence, and representation of African dignity. Her comments spawned endless memes, remixes, remix songs, and more. She lit up the internet and soundly won the battle of respect against Meghan, cementing her place as a symbol of strength, feminism, and Pan-African pride. Of course, loyal Meghan fans did not take kindly to being reminded of her past flubs regarding Nigeria. They tried accusing Aisha of being rude, disrespectful, or promoting African negativity. But their weak attempts at damage control fell completely flat. The citizens of Nigeria and the diaspora swiftly shut them down with receipts of Meghan's own words, dismissing their homeland as a no-go zone. Aisha still had the high road and moral high ground in this exchange, and she made sure to stay poised and composed throughout. So in the end, this unexpected showdown between the two ladies gave us an invaluable lesson. It showed that comments, no matter who they come from, should be well informed before making sweeping generalizations about entire countries and cultures. And it proved that speaking truth to power with poise and facts is the best way to respond to perceived disrespect, unlike petty insults or fights. Most of all, it gave the world a powerful African female leader to admire in Aisha Buhari, someone who represented her values, people, and continent with poise and respect. Well, guys, that about wraps up the incredible story of how Nigeria's First Lady Aisha Buhari straight up roasted Meghan Markle in public for her previous comments about Nigeria. I hope you found this tale as entertaining and inspiring as I did. It's always great to see figures use their platform to challenge stereotypes, stand up for themselves, and change the narrative in a respectful way. Let me know in the comments what your favorite parts of this saga were. And if you have any other questions, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories just like this one. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in next video.